Yep. Okay, there's congestion here, okay, and I'm asking you to move along so that there's no congestion, okay? Yep. But of course, no, this gentleman told me here that you're here to protest, okay? No, there's no Form 1, okay? So I'm letting you know that, no, you can't see him unless you don't have a ticket,
So
okay?
if I'm waiting around, as a tourist looking around the streets, I'm not allowed to stand here.
Not on this side of the road today, okay? We've got to keep the pathway going. Yeah, I'm dealing with you at the moment, okay?
I want to watch everyone else get moved.
No, that's not the case, okay? So
because that means there is a bigger agenda here.
Sorry?
The people here that are Palestinian, you
No,
want
no,
to
no.
move us along. That's the problem.
I'm here because I've been told that you're here to demonstrate,
I'm not here
okay?
to demonstrate.
The police have not
simply wearing
notified,
what I want to
okay?
wear.
Well, I'm not dealing with you at the moment. I'm dealing with this gentleman that has
Well, everyone
said
else
he's
is the same.
demonstrating, okay? My name's Sergeant Swider from Anfield Police Station. Okay, at this point in time, I'm giving you a move-on direction from the North Theatre in accordance with Section 197 of LEPRA. Okay, if you fail to comply with my direction, the reason for that direction is because you're obstructing pedestrian traffic.
I am not.
Okay?
I'm sitting literally.
There's very
with my
limited
back to
space
the
here.
wall.
If you fail to comply with my direction, you're committing an offence. No, I'm talking. If you fail to comply with my direction, you're committing an offence. Okay. I've said what I need to say. No, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm having a chat with this gentleman.
You're having a chat with me and I talk. Was it just you?
I've
My
said what I
back.
need to say.
And now I need to say, can you hear me? Are you going to listen to me? So you're saying that I'm obstructing the path. My back is to the wall. How am I obstructing the people? I am actually less obstructing than you.
So I'm obstructing because I'm trying to ask you to move along.
Okay. So I am as far as possible away from traffic, and traffic is flowing. If you observe,
that's not the case. Okay. You're here.
For those just tuning in, we're outside the Douglas Murray event at the Enmore Theatre here, and the protesters here are being given a move-on order.
So that's why I'm telling you that you can't be here.
What do you think, mate? Tell us what you think.
They try to push us away without any legal authority.
No, I'm not talking to you right now.
So what do you want me to do?
I've asked you to move on. I've asked you to move either past that street down there or past Station Street down there for the next 6 hours. Okay? That's what I've asked you to do.
Okay, I'll go across the road.
Sorry?
We go across the road.
Well, if you obstruct the path over there across the road where people are trying to eat, you're going to move on direction from there as well.
So you're going to be
When I say fortunate, it's not even open yet.
Sunday. Are you going to be closed down?
I'm moving everybody along. Let's get this footpath. Okay? No, it's a group move on. Okay? So anybody that's here
So why
for
are you
one particular...
singling it out him?
Because he's the gentleman that's been talking to me and told me that he's here
Getting
for
fucking sick of this blame.
everybody else told me they had tickets.
Okay.
This gentleman told me that he doesn't have a ticket, which is why I'm speaking to him.
Regulation and rules and law and bullshit.
Yeah, just is there something you want to say to me? Because I need to go there.
Are you going to leave? Hey, mate, are you going to leave?
Look, it's, I don't know, borderline intimidation.
I think the policeman is being irrational with his request, but he's going to comply.
What do you reckon? Would you be okay protesting if they said you could protest across the road? Would you be happy with that?
I won't be happy. Of course I won't be happy. But what can I say? He's got the gun. He's got the authority.
How far have they said you need to go?
Well, excuse me, can you tell me where the parameters are? Because I think it's as far as the eye can see in both directions. Is that
No, that's not what I said. Okay. I said away from the venue, which will be on the opposite side of the street up there. Okay. And down past the next street down there, away from the curtilage of the building. Okay, so you're not obstructing traffic.
Just means that I need to bang louder.
What do you think, sir? What do you think, mate?
We are in a very difficult position. Simply, it's our right to protest against Zionism in this country, and obviously law protecting it with all the rules and regulation in our own society.
And they're leaving.
They just want to justify it for their own self.
Do you want to have a chat?
No,
good.
sorry.
And how do you feel about the annual theatre being in a way fundamentalist such as Islamophobe and anti-Arab, anti-Palestinian.
Well, it's completely contrary to both views in the neighborhood. In a way, known as one of the most leftist spaces in like the southern hemisphere.
Can you get off the pathway, please?
Do you want me to stand next to the police here?
No, yeah, just, yeah.
I don't need.
Sorry.
All
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Tell us why have you come today?
I'm not going to answer questions. But yeah,
Right,
just
I don't know. Grabbing me and then not asking me a question. At least give us a reach around.
Yeah. No,
Good.
just
Leave you with it.
Sorry about that. I apologize. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the police are actually moving you guys on at the moment, so if there's anyone who's going to give some orders, but all good. I'm going to keep going if I can. Have a good day.
Not taking religion into it.
Looks like they're going across the road. No public order and riot here. Oh, it's a baby! It's a baby at a protest. Yeah, I'm on live stream. Do you want to have a chat on live stream? No? Alright, okay. I'll let you go. Alright, see you. Bye. Do you want to have a chat on camera, mate? About no? Just checking things out? All good? All good?
And that we ensure there isn't any obstruction. Okay? Now, if you're here to demonstrate and there's no formal notification, sorry? Yep.
Some important words from our tradition as Jewish people. That's what we're here to do.
Right, and how long is that expected to take?
Might be here for short.
And how many people are here for that?
We've invited community to come and listen to our Jewish
Right, so it's a coordinated public demonstration today. You've asked people,
No,
you've coordinated it, a large group to assemble here at a particular time and place. So that would be the definition of a public assembly.
We asked some friends and we didn't know how many people were going to.
Yep. So unfortunately, it does meet the definition of public assembly, and you don't have a formal notification, which would allow you to carry out those activities. Okay? And that's right. Sorry? No, you don't. That's the problem. So the legislation is written so that I will. Yeah, we're right. Right. You talk within the procedures of the legislation, so I'm not disruption. That's why the legislation was written. So that it's a coordinated effort, and we've got the police responses and resources. Okay? So unfortunately,
It's not a coordinated effort. One of the reasons of our Jewish tradition is coordinated education.
who's got the tickets, Robert or you? So there's a purpose. There's a common purpose that we're here, which is a public demonstration. That's a common purpose. So it's a coordinated time take for a common purpose, which is the definition of a public assembly.
I don't accept that.
Now, you've told me that you've invited a select group of people. That's you did. It's all recorded. Okay.
Are you here for... Tell us why have you come to hear Douglas Murray?
I want to hear him talk. It makes sense.
Why have you come to hear Douglas?
Oh, for fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
Good one. Tell us why have you come to hear Douglas? Anyone? Why have you come to hear Douglas? G'day, mate. Why have you come to hear Douglas?
He's a very interesting person. Has an interesting point of view, and why wouldn't you? Listen to people.
Yeah, that's great.
Is that what you do?
I stream protests and I ask people, tell us why you've come. Hello. You've come a long way for this protest.
No, I haven't. I live very nearby.
Tell us why have you come?
Well, we're not protesting.
Douglas Murray, I'm not here for the protest. I'm here for the event.
We're listening to the event.
No, I know. Good.
I think Douglas Murray is admirable and bravely is articulating an important argument in the face of ignorant twaddle being promoted by our media. Huh?
Thank you. See you. Bye. Do you want to tell us why you've come to today's protest?
Protest?
Why are you here today?
My mate's here. So, there he is. Yeah, so I just like to hear from Douglas Murray. I just love the conversations, especially the more uncomfortable ones. So I enjoy it. Whether I agree with them or not is irrelevant. I just want to come and hear them out. Good on you. Cheers, mate. Good to see you.
See you, mate. Bye. Irish hat. Do you want to tell us why you're coming here, Douglas?
Mate, you wouldn't last 5 minutes in class. Don't go ask.
Pardon me?
I got no time for you.
Oh, why's that?
I got no time for you. I'm all done.
At least a reason.
I got no time for you.
No, but why do you not have time for me?
I don't want to talk to you.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Discoveries.
Hey, how you going?
Good.
Hey, man.
It's my missus.
Do you want to be How you going? Good.
Good.
Why have you come to hear Douglas Murray?
I just want to hear his opinions. I think a lot of people think them but don't have the voice to say it out in the open. So I agree with him, and I think we live in a Western country, and his opinions are very important to hold. Something we should hold dear to ourselves in the West, because West is best,
West is best.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Can you say that? Isn't that racist?
Nah, fuck no.
Sure.
You
can
I can say whatever I want.
Got the pass.
All right.
Got the pass. I'll let
All
you go
right,
in.
mate. Take it easy.
What was your name?
James.
James. Thanks for watching,
All right,
mate.
nice to meet you.
See you, mate. See you, mate. Who else can we ask here? It looks kind of interesting. I'll head back to the protesters and see where they are. So many of my followers in there. And so kind of a couple have moved on the road. Some are still here, but it's so far peaceful. Bit of handout, bit of conversation. No drama so far. Nothing spicy. Don't need the goggles or helmet today. Oh, very nice. One of the gentlemen being moved on across the road. Sorry, so you've just been given a move on order. What do you reckon? What do you think?
Horrible. Like who's been blocked? No one's been blocked at the moment. Yeah. So.
Would you be happy if there was like a halfway ground? You could protest across the road or somewhere close by, just have your voice heard? Would that be a middle ground?
That's where I'm going to protest.
Are you going to cross the road? Oh, there you go. All right, cool. I might come over and have a chat with you there.
Yeah, then good on you, buddy.
Oh, good. Streaming on Discoveries, by the way.
Free Palestine.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for the chat.
Hi. I'm looking for that coffee. Yeah. Where's the tape?
So here's the setup. People are being slowly moved across the road. Some are remaining along here, just outside the front of it. Paddy Gibson, one of the protest organisers, here. And some of the were queued up down the road. 5 officers just trying to manage the situation. And one of the other guys, police trying to work out. They're trying to work out what to do. You got a lot of security inside the building. They haven't deployed outside. And you've got the Sarge here. Trying to handle. No public order and riot. There's no public order and riot. So love your audio setup. It's perfect. It's brilliant. Chris Discoveries. He's driving on Chris Discoveries. So very simple setup. Just a battery, iPhone 15.
And what are you filming for?
I stream protest a bit like what are you streaming? I'm going to stream things. Geez, that looks good. Is that you?
Yeah, that was just.
That looks great. Can I zoom in on that?
People we have.
Look at that. Looks great. And the audio. Love it. Good on you. What's your channel called again?
I'm on Pink Kitchen.
Pink Kitchen. Give it a follow. Have a check it out, guys, on Instagram.
What's yours?
Chris Discoveries.
Like Discoveries?
Chris Discoveries.
Okay, alright.
This land was never ceded, sovereignty was never ceded, and we acknowledge that we are here off the back of a genocide that occurred, and that is
Looks
ongoing
like the
today
protest is going to go ahead.
I pay my respect to elders past and present, and look to them for their inspiration, for their resilience, for their resistance, their courage to stand up to settler colonialism as a perpetuator.
Public order is here. There we go. We got the first public order unit arrived. Kirsten Stack's trying to work out what she wants to do. And protesters going ahead.
And on the holiday of Purim, we need to remember
Keeping clear of the roadway.
often weaponized, this story is often weaponized by the Zionists on Palestinian land and to abuse Palestinians and to assault them.
Pretty clear pathway. Head down a bit to this side, buddy. Down here and talk to a few more people as to why they're going in.
Is there any reason why you haven't opened the front?
Yeah, just because all of that was happening.
How are you?
It would not happen in our name.
Can I ask you about where you come today? No, I'm not having a
On this Jewish holiday of Purim, we recognize the weaponization of Purim for Zionist settlers on Palestinian land to abuse and increase violence towards Palestinians. We remember the Goldstein massacre that was perpetrated on Purim by an Israeli settler in 1994, killing 29 Palestinians who were in prayer at the time. Shame. We remember the Palestinians who have had broken glass thrown into their homes vandalized, their windows smashed, their children terrorized by riots of drunk Israeli settlers on Purim. These settlers are taking the story of Purim to its profoundly dangerous literal conclusions. They are replicating a story that we believe is not meant to be replicated. As anti-Zionist Jews, we believe this story is instead intended to be a satirical political tale that warns of how violence begets violence, how cycles of intergenerational and intercommunity trauma and violence are perpetuated if they are not stopped. The story illustrates how the oppressed can become oppressors. Purim is normally a celebratory Jewish festival to celebrate how the Persian Jews were saved from genocide.
Racism is bad.
And the power of King Ahasuerus. However, we should not celebrate.
What do you think, mate? Is racism bad?
What?
What do you think? Is racism bad?
Is what?
Is racism bad?
Yeah, racism's bad, yeah.
Excuse me. What were they yelling at you? Hey, don't touch my camera.
Talk to me.
Don't talk to you, you bad stuff. Excuse me, ma'am, why are you grabbing people's cameras?
Sorry, I was trying to cover it.
Why are you covering people's cameras? Why are you grabbing people? It wasn't in your face, ma'am. It was not in your face. Don't touch people's cameras.
Okay, that's okay.
I think I saw this guy assault one of the patrons. Yeah. Did you put your hands on her?
No, you just grabbed my camera.
No. I watched you put your hands on her.
Be careful
Can
here
you call the
because
police,
we don't want to
please?
escalate.
Not at all. Check the live stream. That's why I'm live streaming right here.
Okay, thank you.
Why are you going to claim something false? You're going to Douglas Murray. We talk. Speak the truth.
I'm not going to Douglas Murray at all.
So, okay. Tell us why you come.
Are you ready for the beginning of the reading of the Megillah? In the story of Purim, King Ahasuerus of the First Persian Empire holds a 180-day party for the nobles of the empire, and then a 7-day party for all of the capital of Shushan, including the poor. He ordered his wife, Queen Vashti, not to be ogled at by all the male nobles at the party, and Queen Vashti refuses. Yet for this, the king kills her.
In some way, the king's
Over there you got some protesters
and power is the story.
Yeah,
His
there's
advisors
down
walk
here.
all over him and
So
get him to
protests
sign
continue.
off on their own various things. However,
Super is trying to work out what he's going to do.
an invisibilized structural power which he often wields in violent and oppressive ways. Similarly, Zionism claims to be apolitical and and non-violent, a normalized Jewish identity, when in reality it is a separate colonial and ethnic supremacist structure to oppress Palestinians. Shame, shame, Israel! 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 Shame, shame.
So, picking up where we left off, King Ahasuerus picks up a new wife, Queen Esther, who is Jewish, though she keeps this hidden from him on the advice of Mordecai, who is her uncle and adopted father. Meanwhile, King Ahasuerus promotes an advisor named Haman to be his second in command. Haman, full of power, orders all to bow before him. But Mordecai will not bow, as he is a Jew, and will only bow to Adonai. Haman is enraged that Mordecai does not defer to him and decides that he will order death to all Jews in the Persian Empire.
What an example of collective punishment. Israel perpetrates
Lee's going to make their move and decide to move on this protest. We're going to find out.
Netanyahu, your hands are red!
Netanyahu,
your hands are red! 30,000 people dead! 30,000 people dead! Netanyahu, your hands are red! Netanyahu, your hands are red! 30,000 people dead! 30,000 people dead!
People who've been moved on across the road.
Haman approaches King Ahasuerus and says, the Jews do not obey your laws. It is not your interest.
Okay, I will say something. Why do you think
Essentially, this diaspora will not bow down to the empire.
Okay, without insulting, can you have a dialogue?
Haman also weaponized
You're supposed to tell her to move along because we cleared the road for people to move along.
I just heard about what's happening today, and our theatre is hosting this
To have all the Jews destroyed.
I'll just leave it behind this bus when you leave.
The letter is sent out to become law in all states of the empire. Mordecai learns of this edict to kill his people. He mourns and protests, and every Jew across the empire follows, fasting and crying and wailing, and making one hell of a noisy, disruptive protest.
Looks like the protest is going to go ahead.
We recognize that
Don't have the numbers to move on this many.
Newtown. And have always
I think police media units phoned in and said
of violent silencing by a military and militarized settlers. In the Great March of Return protests, we remember how noisy and non-violent protests of Gazans against their oppression up our border walls were met with indiscriminate
Inspector
killing
Kirsten
by
just doesn't have the numbers to move it on. You can move on.
Mordecai tells Queen Esther of Haman's plan.
The big guns are out.
And he instructs her to use her social privilege and political power as the queen to convince the king to nullify the edict. Esther initially is reluctant. She fears retribution, but Mordecai warns her, do not imagine that you will be saved in the palace. Perhaps it is for a time such as this that you became the queen.
Esther demonstrates how many people may hesitate to speak out against atrocities if they think it may jeopardize their social standing and social privilege. Silence may seem like the easy option, but it is complicity in violence.
What do you think, sir? What do you think?
Oh, this is a lot of bullshit. All kids are demi-educated, half-educated. They don't know what they're doing. I don't know them responsible. Part of the education system is falling down badly. We've got to put up with it. It's a free country. They can behave like morons if they want to.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your time.
Moreover, our Australian diplomatically and economically complicit in Israel's violence. Your silence is violence. Your silence is violence. Your silence is violence. Your silence is violence.
Inspector and Sergeant here, just speaking with the organisers. There's nothing much they can do. Confrontations is open. Unscheduled protest goes ahead.
Esther arranges a party for the king and for Haman. Where she exposes Haman's genocidal plot in front of him. She tells the king that her people have been sold to be destroyed, killed and wiped out by Haman. His plan is to be enacted across the entire empire.
Esther particularly emphasizes that her people have been sold for destruction. Zionist organizations since before the Nakba have been buying and selling off Palestinian land, using absentee landlord laws in order to displace and evict Palestinians, in order to promote their ethnic cleansing campaigns. Weaponized companies today are profiting economically off
In the gutter, get in the gutter.
What do you think, sir? Tell us what you think.
What I think of what?
What's happening here?
I think these people are delusional.
Why are they delusional?
Firstly, no Jew would stand with a sign like that. 1,400 Jews completely slaughtered on the 7th of October. To stand with a sign like that and pretend like you're actually for freedom of Palestinians is a complete joke.
Do you think they have the right
This movement of Free Palestine is a complete joke. If you want to actually help Palestinians, help bring down Hamas. That's the people who are oppressing Palestinians.
Do you think they have the right to protest?
Completely, of course. Everyone has the right to protest. Just know what you're talking about. I don't think one person standing here actually knows what they're speaking about.
What do you think of Douglas Murray? Why do you support him?
I don't necessarily support Douglas Murray, but I like what he stands for. And what he stands for is freedom of speech. What he stands for is truth. So I enjoy watching Douglas Murray. I'm here to hear him speak and hear his opinions. But these are completely just delusional people, if I'm quite honest.
How could someone convince him to annihilate the people?
Let me go and see what's happening up here. Thank you, sir.
The king orders Haman to be hung at the stake.
One unit of public order and riot so far, about 8 troops on the ground, 2 officers, and I'd say 40 counter-protesters. No Form 1, but the officers don't have enough manpower. It's been 30 minutes and still...
She's allowed to be, she's allowed to express, she's trying to talk to she's not in your face, and if something happens, we're not going to let that escalate, just stand back against it.
30,000 people dead!
If I did that, people like the name would say something.
Free the hostages! Free the hostages!
Move along first, move along.
Free the hostages! Free the hostages! Free the hostages!
Keep walking, mate. Keep walking.
Tell us, what do you think, sir?
Sorry, sir. 1 second.
Definitely getting spicier. Public order is here. We've got 1 officer. What do you think, sir?
Susan stole my sausage! Susan stole my sausage!
Look at the traffic.
Israel is a terrorist state.
tyranny of Zionist practices, a Jewish raising of the nuclear arms ruling. Chant.
I just want to know what the watermelon means.
Just keep walking, thank you.
Have you been given a move on order?
Oh no, the police just said just keep walking, but I was wanting to ask the protesters what the watermelon means, because the woman had a watermelon sign. What does the watermelon
Apparently
mean?
because they're super creative and they go, oh, red and green.
Yeah.
They
simplified everything. It must mean something.
They're the same as and we can make rhymes as well.
Yeah, really good ones.
Shows us how, in the words of Audre Lorde, the master's tools will not dismantle the master's house. The occupation, shut it down! The border walls, shut it down! The genocide, shut it down! The hold-down system, shut it down! The occupation, shut it down! The border walls, shut it down! The genocide, shut it down! The hold-down system, shut it down!
Esther goes to the king and pleads with him to undo the evil plan of Haman. It was the plan to eliminate all the Jews under his empire. Once an edict has been signed, however, it cannot be rescinded, and it is deemed
So the solution they have here is that the entrances from both sides, attendees are going to go in, protest in the middle, and then an entrance on the other side. And that's how they're going to separate the two groups. I guess you'd call it apartheid. Again, the three that have been moved on across the road. The speakers are right here. You've got a fairly clear path. And that's how conflict will be avoided between the two groups. How's your day been? How you going? How's your day been? Just saying Jay.
Not too bad, but how's the getting
Shouty, but nothing serious. Shouty, but nothing serious. A couple of touch hands, but no, it's just so far so chill, kind of.
The king, in typical king fashion, he unthinkingly signs another edict that perpetuates the same violence to counter Haman's plan. The new edict he elicits permits the Jews of every city to gather and act in self-defense, to destroy, kill,
So
and
the
wipe
officers'
out
next
not
step
only
from
all
here
of the
will be to try and close this crossing to further separate the crowds so that it come in contact to further segregation.
on one single day in all of the empire of King Escalating.
But the police quickly realised they're just not going to be able to move them
on the
on.
same day that the Persians are trying to kill and wipe out the Jews.
Venue security unhappy that this unscheduled protest is being allowed to go ahead. Fairly unhappy the security unhappy this unscheduled protest is going ahead. No Form 1, nothing at all, so they're frustrated trying to manage.
This militarized act of collective punishment onto the Persians mirrors the act of collective punishment on the Jews that they themselves. You're the one that's raping and killing children! Collective punishment that Israel perpetrates on Palestinians and Gazans in their Zionist ethnic supremacist regime. We understand that the militarized oppression of another people, the supposed state of one generation, leads to greater and greater violence. We call for solidarity, collective liberation, solidarity. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our millions, we are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions,
we are all Palestinians.
in our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
So, the Jews decide to celebrate their survival, and many other people pretended to be Jews, interestingly, because they had become afraid of the Jews. On that day, the Jews claimed power over their
It's an interesting mask.
They would be killers. Oh, sorry.
That is a very interesting mask. That's an amazing one. Okay. Thank you. It's a very interesting mask. Oh, it's a double mask. It's a mask on a mask. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. 3 more officers arriving, but still they just don't have the police to even think of moving any of this on. The police are going to muddle through until the venue is underway.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Can I get some views before you go in? Can I get your views? Can I borrow you a moment? Can I borrow you? The good doctor's going to let me go. The good doctor knows me, but he's not in the mood for a chat right now. Not in the mood for a chat.
As a war crime is enacted at the end of the story. We reject how Israeli settlers and Zionists in Israel are using this story to justify their oppression, their ethnic cleansing, their genocide, their violence, their abuse of Palestinians and Palestinians over the land. Power in this story has been reversed. Given the highly satirical tone, monopoly and of power and its misuse by the president, we understand that how...
So you can either go in and move on and not block the footpath.
You can stay here if you like. I'm just covering the event, media.
This is the entrance. I've asked you to move away from the entrance, okay? So you don't
You sit down there if you want.
So you can go past the red
Thanks, Andrew.
collar. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Andrew being very kind that he's enforcing the law. He's enforcing the law. There's the law. That's me. Sergeant Andrew Swaggerfield is having the problem.
As if there could ever be
I'm definitely got. I'm the biggest problem here.
such atrocity.
Huge
There is
problem.
no justification
All the
for
Chris's
this.
here.
And the people
Chris
who
covering
have survived genocide, we say no more genocide perpetuated onto another people. This is a story that warns against the harm of collective punishment, the harm of trauma, how oppression cycles, how hatred cycles to hatred, how fear weaponized against the civilian population for their oppression, for the gain of small power and views. This is political satire analysis of crime.
Alright, public order parking up. But they're going to muddle through. They're going to muddle. Organisers trying to keep things organised. The organisers trying to keep the pathway clear. Even though it is an unscheduled protest.
Shame! Douglas Murray is a Holocaust denier. Why would you go and listen to him?
Shame! This story denounces the character's lack of criticality, their lack of morality. The king pretends he doesn't have any power, yet he has the ability to authorize the massacre of tens of thousands of people at once. Does that sound familiar to you?
Yes!
In doing so, he displaces responsibility and accountability onto someone else. In other words, he invisibilizes and normalizes his power and operates just as Zionism and other oppressive ethno-supremacist structures do. And people like Douglas Murray will use this rhetoric to
no to Douglas Murray's anti-Palestinian genocidal rhetoric.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out today to hear a reading of the Megillah. You know, these kinds of actions are really important. We need to show the public that this is not normal. The slaughtering of innocent civilians, hundreds every week, is not a state of normality. We need to continue to resist, continue to keep up in mind. Thank you all for coming out.
Tell us, what do you think? What do you think of them?
They're disgusting. Show them.
Started walking down there. Just Gundy kind of clothes.
Step back for us, mate. Police investigation.
Like a bit of a hat on. Yeah. You'll see, because he's like doing it like that.
I'd love to chase them. I'd love to chase that ambulance, but nah, I gotta stick with the main group. So this makes it more interesting now that you got 6 or 7 officers here off the line. This actually inflames the conflict here more. Bullock now on the front lines. Public order now trying to separate the group a little bit. Tell us, why have you come today?
Eh?
Tell us, why have you come to hear Douglas Murray?
I hate activists who refuse to allow people to speak. I can't stand it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're supporting genocide!
Shame, any more theatre, shame. Douglas Murray, shame.
Shame, Douglas Murray, shame.
Shame, genocidal shame. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Stop the genocide now. Stop the genocide now.
Stop the genocide now.
Cease fire now.
Cease fire now. Cease fire now.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Shame and more theater, shame! 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 Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! 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 Ceasefire now! 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 Shame and more theater, shame! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
This way, tickets. In the venue.
The left.
No, go into the venue.
Ceasefire now!
Hey, man. Sorry, man.
1948, 1948, 1936, 1948, 1936, 1923, 1919, 1917. Get out of here.
You're disgusting. Terrorist supporters. Terrorist supporters. Yes. They're allowed to say it.
Can I have a chat to you over here,
Yeah,
please?
please. I want to know why I can't speak.
Video camera.
Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!
You'll be receiving
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
What happened?
I was told to move on.
Did you get a move on order?
Antagonising.
Did you get a move on order?
No, I just told to move on.
Oh, that could be a move on order interpreted as such.
All right, I got to find Bella now.
You can challenge it. I'll talk to the press team here. Josh chose this location for the attention. He chose it. He knew it. How come Alexa gets to go in? Excuse me. Hi, Chris.
Wait for the doors, please.
My wife is down there. I need to get her so she can get in. No, I'm going. She's down there.
Mate, we don't need you following, all right? Just go back up there, please.
Fred, what happened,
I'm going to the event, mate. I've got a ticket to go to the event. They're the problem, not me.
Fred, what happened?
Oh, so I was trying to interview people and asking them. I was asking them what they were trying to achieve, and they weren't really particularly cooperative. But there was no anger or anything, and the cops told me to move on.
Did you? What did you say to them? What were you
I said,
asking?
"What are you trying to achieve here?"
Okay. And what did they say?
End the deaths. Stop people dying.
And then things escalated
Normal
from there.
conversation. The only people who escalated it were the cops.
Really? So you were actually having a polite conversation, and then the cops are like, "Oh no, you can't. None of that. We don't have polite conversations around here." Something you may not realise, and the viewers, there is no Form 1 for this protest. This is an unauthorised protest. This is a COVID. This is one of those protests. There is no Form 1 for this. 3 people have already been moved on across the road. The police have realised they don't have the numbers to do this, and I would speculate the police media unit have called in and said, "You can't move these guys on. You can't. Wow. So this is a permitted, unpermitted anarcho, whatever you want to call it, protest, but it's going ahead.
Yeah.
No arrests, couple of move-ons.
Pathetic. They're pathetic. The cops are pathetic.
Can I also put forward while I'm here as well, why not allow them to protest on the other side of the road? Then leave them here. They're like, guys, we want you to have the right of free speech, but let's give us some space. Instead, they're allowing it to happen right outside when you've got all the... Who knows?
Yeah.
Fred from 88, are we going to see this on your story?
We are, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. I'll see it on your channel too.
Two wheels better than 4. Get through the traffic. 2 wheels better than 4. Get through the traffic.
Israel, shame, shame, you don't speak in the Jewish name.
Israel, shame, shame, you don't speak in the Jewish name.
Oh, 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 oh.
It's recording our conversation actions, okay? What you're doing, mate, is constitution, fear and alarm to local community. What I'm proposing to do is give you a move on direction to cease that relevant conduct. Do you understand that? I do require your identification now. Can you please provide your identity?
Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is an apartheid state. Israel is a genocide state. Israel is a terrorist state. Shame, shame, Israel, shame. You don't speak in the Jewish name. Shame, shame, Israel, shame. You don't speak in the Jewish name.
Roger, waving over.
30,000 people dead. 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 Shame and more shame. Shame and more shame. Shame and more theater 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 shame. Shame Douglas Murray 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 shame. Shame and more theater 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 shame. Shame Douglas Murray shame. Shame Douglas Murray shame. Shame Douglas Murray shame. Shame Douglas Murray shame. Ceasefire now! 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 From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Down, down Zionism. 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 Shame Zionism. Shame, shame Zionism. Shame, shame Zionism. Shame, shame Zionism. Israel is a terrorist state. 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 Long live Palestine. Long live Palestine. Long live Gaza. Long live Gaza. Long live Gaza. Long live Gaza. Shame, shame Israel. Shame, shame Israel. Shame, shame in Mutira. Shame, shame in Mutira. Shame in Mutira.
Biden for nursing home 2020 shirt. That's a laugh. That's a good one. Info on Alex Jones. There we go.
Down, down Zionism. Down, down Zionism. Down, down Israel. Down, down Israel. Down, down Israel. Down, down Israel. Ceasefire now. 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 Ceasefire now.
to listen to Douglas Murray.
Oh, that's good. Who's that guy?
That's my dad.
Seen him before?
Yes, you have, right? You've seen my dad before.
I'll let you go. See ya. Bye.
Shame, Douglas Murray, shame. Shame and more theater, shame. Shame and more theater, shame. Shame and more theater, shame.
Oh, he's one of the organisers. Okay. Right.
Shame Douglas Murray, shame. Shame Douglas Murray, shame. Free Gaza. Free Gaza. Free Gaza. Free Gaza. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now.
Line it up.
Ceasefire now.
On the ground now.
Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Shame Zionism. Shame Zionism. Shame Zionism. Down Zionism. Down Zionism. Zionism terrorism. Zionism terrorism. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Free Gaza. Free Gaza. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Stop the genocide. 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 Ceasefire now. 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 Douglas Murray, shame, shame. Douglas Murray, shame, shame. Douglas Murray, shame, shame. And more theater, shame, shame. And more theater, shame, shame.
All right.
Shame, shame.
How about we have enough of this side and we try and talk to some people? What about some dialogue? Oh, I know that seems kind of scary, the idea of dialogue and what have you. What did I miss? What did I miss?
One, two, three, four. We don't want your bloody war.
officer bothering you for ID?
No. Just turning up the head.
Tell us, why have you come today?
To listen to what he has to say. Not to listen to that shit.
What did you think of what they had to say?
Bloody idiots. What can they say?
I'll leave you with it. Thanks for your time. Daily Telegraph gets to speak with police. Oh well. Going across the road. They've got stamina. I gotta give them that. They got stamina. Because it has gotten fairly warm. So we've been here an hour and 10. And the worst that's happened is really some shouting, some touching. Public order is taken. Anything surprising happens, they're staying out of it. Cam backing, as they call it, cam backing. One more. One more. And protest orchestra comes to an end. The door is closed.
This is a dedication for Aaron Bushnell. So he had to let himself into fire to get this dumb world, this deaf world to listen to him. Aaron Bushnell said it loud, we don't want your genocide! Aaron Bushnell said it loud, we don't want your genocide! Aaron Bushnell said it loud, we don't want your genocide! Aaron Bushnell said it loud, we don't want your genocide! Aaron Bushnell said it clear, no justice, no peace! Aaron Bushnell said it clear, no justice, no peace! Aaron Bushnell said it clear, no justice, no peace! Aaron Bushnell said it clear, no justice, no peace! Aaron Bushnell said it clear,
What do you think, mate? What do you think?
Say his words, say his name. Aaron Bushnell died in flames. Aaron Bushnell died in flames. Say his words, say his name. Say his words, say his name. Aaron Bushnell died in flames. Aaron Bushnell died in flames.
How's that been?
Aaron Bushnell died in fire.
Well, that's about that, isn't it? Got a few little moments in there. Had a chat. Oh, maybe she wants to have a chat. Maybe she wants to have a chat. What do you think? I'm streaming the protest. I'm asking people, what do you think of the protest?
There's a lot of police there, aren't there?
It's because it's a protest that they didn't get permission for beforehand. It just kind of popped up. So they're like, and they were going to move them on, but they didn't. So.
I'm glad they didn't. That's fine, isn't it?
Oh, I got a bit close earlier, but now it's fine.
Everyone's all peaceful.
But what do you think of the cause? Because it's a divisive cause.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure where I
It's
stand
hard,
on
yeah.
it. Yeah. I don't know.
I know. It's a lot to it. It's a hard one. Have you heard of Douglas Murray? No. Okay, that's who everyone's coming to see and who they're against.
So everyone's come to see it at the theatre.
They're inside, and they've come to hear what Douglas Murray has to say, and the people outside are protesting against Douglas Murray and they're free Palestine.
They're the Free Palestine. I gathered that, but I didn't know who was on the theatre.
Douglas Murray.
Who is he, a comedian? No.
No, he's not a comedian, but
No,
I don't think he's a comedian. I don't think Douglas Murray's a comedian anyway.
I'm reading the Sydney Comedy Festival.
I gotta keep moving, but thanks for your time.
Yeah,
thank you. My hat. Look at that. Look at that hat. Tell us about your hat, sir. Tell us about your hat.
I got it from the Easter show.
Thanks. He had so much to say about his hat. Why can't people talk about their hats? I don't know. What have we got?
How are you, Chris?
Good to see you. Good to see you, mate. What have we got?
Z290.
Huh?
Z290, Sony.
Who are you covering it for today?
Freelance today. So,
Freelance?
Yeah.
Really freelance?
Whoever's interested.
Well, get it up there. Get into it.
Thank you.
I'll try and flag one of the organisers down to you later on, when you're away. But they're a bit hot in the thick of it right now. Not really. The other organisers coming back.
I'll ring you. Shame, Douglas Murray, shame. Shame, Douglas Murray, shame. Shame, Douglas Murray, shame. Israel out of West Bank. Israel out of Gaza. Israel out of West Bank. Israel Anti-Gaza. Israel out of West Bank. Israel out of Gaza. Israel out of Palestine. I'm living Intifada. Israel out of West Bank. Israel out of Gaza. Israel out of Palestine.
I might take a moment and check what's going on around the corner. Have a chat about issues because maybe I'll miss something happening out here. I want to know what's happening around the loading entrance. Just curious. Oh no, the thing. No, I won't go chasing. Okay, so this is a very difficult protest to try and cover. Let me check some comments, guys. This is a tough one to. I mean, you can't. There's nothing to engage. It's just chanting, so nothing to talk about. Let's have a look. Something you want to ask? check out Facebook first. Even though honestly it's a pretty slow platform these days. Yeah, my YouTube is, so, what can you do? Anyone necessarily working on that one. Might talk to you. Oh, I'm going across the road, actually. That's a good comment.
Does anyone want to come up and read out a poem, say a couple of words?
Guys, we're in the middle of Enmore, which is a alt community, a queer community of sorts. Something more like that.
I'm so disappointed that the Enmore Theatre, who is supposed to represent people that live around it, are okay with having a racist come and spread hate. People who are not excited to listen to what we have to say.
Public order's just over there. You got 4 over there. Got a couple of people who've been moved on over here. How you going? So far so good. All good. Hard to have a conversation over there. Tell us more about your cause, why you're here. More public order. Second unit of public order showing up. So, yeah.
It's really trying to fight that deep and rooted racism and discrimination against a variety of people. I mean, you've got a whole variety of people there, and everyone is feeling discriminated against and excluded from this Australian society. And we're here to say no. We're here to say this is Australia. It's for all Australians, regardless of what the far-right bigot is saying inside there.
It's October 7th has totally changed the compass on far right and far left, because there's things that it's kind of reordering the deck. I'm still Candace Owens in the past few days. I'm not sure, but the compass is so hard now. Is Candace Owens now far right or far left? Zionist, Palestinian? It's a whole reshuffle, isn't it? I'm finding it anyway.
I think the previous structure is collapsing, and now people are actually following their values. And congregating and finding each other on the basis of humanity, true values, instead of previous and hollow alliances and belongings.
Within the right, it's tearing them apart. Within the left, there's disagreement as well. Within the Greens, it's a whole... And what, it's been almost 6 months since October now, and everyone's still racing for who's my team, who's on my side. That's always hard, isn't it?
But it's okay. It's okay. It's a readjustment that was overdue. It's a painful process. A lot of people are paying with their lives for that. But I think we need to be always the opposite of disheartened and actually empowered by just looking at the people,
The Daily Wire, I'm not sure if you heard of it in the US, what was Candace Owens? Sorry, you got a job to do. Go. He's got a drum to beat. He's got a literal drum to beat. He doesn't always have.
Intifada, intifada.
So 2 units of public, 3. This would make it 3. Alpha, Delta, Epsilon here. Just on standby in case anything needs to roll up for this unscheduled protest. Not sure where Alpha ended up being, but Daily Telegraph has a great relationship there with police. See, the thing is, if public order comes on the other side of the road, then it's confrontational in your face. Here, the public order just on standby. If anything happens, you run across the road and deal with it. But you know, from early times, there just wasn't the resources there for them to move them on. Now, police do have the resources to move them on if they wanted to. But then they've got to think about what are they trying to achieve? What, you know, police media would have been involved in what are you trying to achieve in trying to move this protest? Having what these guys felt move on over here. Is there a imminent threat to public safety? What they're facing, and that's why they're here. They're standing back, standing by if it is for a protest which doesn't have a Form 1. Well, police is really important. Police want to know what protest is happening, when, where, how many people, for how long. They want to know this. If they don't know this, police get very upset. And the police media unit gets very upset. And if there's one unit you don't want to piss off, it's the police media unit. That's the one unit you don't want to piss off. Police media unit wants to know what's happening at all times. So, they're the real power behind the boots on the ground. Which has been going through some leadership challenges lately. Police media unit. They've been going through a lot of leadership challenges lately. The Commissioner of Police has been trying to work out who they want. And Karen Webb has gone through 3 different police meetings, 3 different community communications officers in her very short tenure, which is, I don't think it's even been a year. And the most recent one is possibly the most scandalous of all, which is links to 7 News Spotlight and the coverage of Bruce Lehrmann. Whatever you think of Bruce Lehrmann's coverage on Spotlight, it was divisive, and at the police meeting we want something that's fairly unifying. We try and please all sides, you know, treat both sides equally and think about what the future is, which is what this media is always thinking about, their future reputation, which is one of the most valuable resources for the police. Clearly in principles, police cannot govern without the consent of the people. That's what here in their own community, because by and large many of the people here would be seen to be part of the Newtown community if G'day guys, do you think we can have a chat about why you've come some?
Here today?
Yes.
Good to meet you, you've done a good job.
He beat that drum.
He did.
He beat that.
Well,
it's not often that I get to say someone's beating a literal drum. It's always, you know, beating of the drum. No, he bought a drum too big.
Well, he did well with a cooking spoon and a broom handle too. If you noticed the implements.
It was, wasn't it? Look
Yes.
at that. Giving Douglas Murray.
To?
My name's Chris at Discoveries, but if I can just drop a pun,
sure.
He was giving Douglas Murray the wooden spoon.
He was. Right,
sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
My purpose here today is twofold. One, it's because I know that Douglas Murray is an Islamophobe, and I support the cause of justice for the Palestinian people. But the second side of it, or the second element to it, is that Douglas Murray's an out-and-out fascist, and my family fought Nazis during the Second World War, effectively and successfully, and I consider it a matter of honour to support my family's tradition of fighting Nazis and doing what's necessary if it comes to that. And I've read his work. I don't say that lightly. I know the history of fascism, and I've read his work, and he is an out-and-out fascist. He's like Tommy Robinson with an Eton accent. Yeah.
Think about that one. Maybe it could be. Because they do have politically similar kind of issues. migration, transgender.
The thing that binds Israel, Zionist Israel, to Nazi Germany and all other fascist movements is their insistence on having an exclusive ethno-state as the fundamental core of the state. It's got to be an exclusive ethno-state. In other words, it's just for people like us, not for anybody else.
Yeah. And
Doug Murray would like that. Take Britain back, okay? Get rid of the Windrush generation. Let's make Britain all white again. Well, you know, that idea will resonate a bit here in Australia, but the horse has bolted. 50% of the Australian population now has at least one parent that was born outside Australia.
Numbers even more so for under 25s, under 30s.
There you go. It's the most deeply multicultural society and a success story. And this is what Albo doesn't get. He doesn't understand that an attack on multiculturalism, what an attack on multiculturalism is when you support a genocide. That's picking a winner.
Let me go back
supporting a genocide.
The reshuffling of the political spectrum, because October 7th has just put people who were on the left, the right, you know, this is a complete reshuffling.
I don't suffer from that problem. I don't think.
It's more political pyramid, political compass. Tell me, why?
Well, I think Hamas is the force of resistance in that part of the world, and we are not in a position in the West to complain if an organisation like Hamas fails to adhere to the niceties of liberal democratic forms of resistance. In other words, if they get weapons and they behave badly, what do you expect after 75 years of treating people like shit?
Is that a universal principle? Like, would that apply to Russia, Ukraine, Armenia, Azerbaijan? What else do we got?
No,
Yemen?
We're in a postmodern world. There are no universal principles anymore. It's all specific and contingent on the history of struggle.
Okay. Hold on.
There's been a consistent struggle for 75 years amongst the people of Palestine to take back their land after the Nakba. The struggle, say, for example, for independence in Ukraine is much more complicated and full of lies, deceit and half-truths. Who would know?
Let me come back to the one always that I think Douglas dropped this on Al Jazeera the other day.
Did he?
Egypt. Yeah, he was in South Africa interviewing something. Anyway, you know those clips that you see on Twitter. You see that.
I know.
But he was talking about Egypt.
Yeah.
Well, why doesn't Palestine struggle against Egypt? Why is Israel?
You know the situation on the ground in Egypt?
Tell me.
Hamas is an offshoot of the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood is the major opposition to Sisi's government in Egypt, and the last thing that Egypt wants is a flood of sympathetic Palestinian refugees coming into the Sinai desert.
Because that'll topple his regime.
It certainly will. You've got to know this stuff for it all to make sense.
It's so much I find there's just so much to go through. It's just but that's why I'm glad that we're speaking about it.
I've been following the story since the PLA first seized
Yasser Arafat.
and victimised.
One quote I can give of his is
athletes at Munich.
Arabic is not the language of peace because it's tend to be spoken so strongly, harshly, firmly.
Who says that?
Yasser Arafat. That was the one quote I can think of.
Yasser Arafat says all these public figures say a lot over time.
I'm not suggesting that he wasn't meaning that. He was more referring to that because Arabic is such a strongly phrased and accented term. That's the only quote I can give of his.
I find it a very mellifluous language. It's pleasant to the ear. I don't know what they're saying, but I find it very pleasant to the ear. An American accent makes me want to run to a gun safe room and lock the door.
Well, you can have a gun here. Now that's what they have. Very different gun laws where you can just walk in and buy one. Whereas we've got run to a gun safe here.
No,
you can
a
have
gun safe room I meant, and lock the door. Get away from Americans.
Oh, in your gun safe room or?
No, I don't have a gun, mate.
Okay.
I've never pulled the trigger on a gun in my life.
No, okay.
Because nobody's ever annoyed me that much.
Well, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
That said, that people who aren't bothered too much do live longer. But okay, cool. Thanks for that chat. Chris Discoveries is where I stream these. Thank you. Thanks for chat. Chris who? Chris Discoveries is where I live stream.
Okay.
Have a look. Have a look.
YouTube, is it?
Pardon me?
What platform is it?
It'll be on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Right.
I'll go all three right now. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the chat.
You're right.
I know, I'm sick of the media bothering me, 24/7,
Well, that's actually why I live stream things, is because it's uncut. Always when you've got like the big cameras over there, you get that 30-second clip. That's why I started live streaming, because through being sick of the clips. And the live streamers in the US, I got to listen to these for like an hour if I wanted to. I'm like, oh, I get it. Oh, because I felt like I was going insane. Whereas a live stream, if I put something on the camera, I get there. Here's a Nazi graphic or something, whatever, right? Yeah, but in a clip you can work it. Yeah, no, he was No, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, I'll shake your hand anyway, say good day. How you going? Yeah, good.
John it is.
Hey, John. Oh, fist bump, yeah. Oh, hold on, till we go back to 2021.
I hope not.
Are you okay?
I'm fist bumping just in case something.
You're not a fan of lockdowns, or you don't want to go back to that
Oh, no.
time?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was warranted because you didn't want to spread and kill all the old ducks. Yeah, I got my vaccine. I wasn't anti-vaxxer. No.
Yeah, we don't want to go back to the time where we had to.
Chris,
Yeah.
did you get the vaccine?
Pardon me?
Were you pro?
I covered I covered protests.
Pro-vaccine?
So I went to all of the anti-vax. I went to the pro-vax protests.
Yeah.
That was fun. They were a lot smaller. But I liked going to the pro-vax protests. They were nice.
Yeah.
They felt like because so few people showed up, it wasn't that good. But I'm like, guys, 4 people show up, speak about your cause, go home. I think that's great.
Yeah.
But I know it doesn't look great on camera and what have you. But I think small protests.
My partner works Prince of Wales Emergency, so all the top doctors, they know what's going on in the world, so all the staff had there, so I had mine, I didn't want to give anything to her and she'd go to work. Yeah.
Let me see if I can speak with this dude.
This is Steve.
Tell us where you come, Steve.
I'm just coming here.
Dragged along here by these two.
It's because just innocent people, every day, you and me, you know what I mean? Non-existent now, you know what I mean? Could happen with everyone, children, you know? Could be someone you know, and they're just gone. And what do they do wrong? Nothing. Do some political something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just disappointing. People don't understand it until it happens to them or something happens close to them. You know what I mean? And then they start to protest and all that. But the more support, the more people, we can resolve all the issues, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very disappointing.
I don't agree.
And I think there's another protest now at the wharfies. They're blocking the ships.
Oh yeah, at the port.
Yeah,
Port
are you
Botany.
doing there as well, Courtney?
Probably. Reason I don't go to those is because there are specific laws about blocking commercial, major infrastructure.
Yeah, that's right.
And what I run into there is that the laws for covering those events change.
Oh,
See,
so
I can stand here.
you won't be able to televise that or anything like that? Stream it anyway?
Look, it's not that I can't. Like, here's the thing with most of the law. It's not a 1 or a 0.
Yeah, okay.
It's a can I freely, like even just here today, I've been told by police a few times, I've almost been given a move on, but I'm like, just give me 1 second. I just walked away from the officer.
Yeah.
Because he was
When
about
do you stream your...
Chris Discoveries, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
And he's late. He's late. He missed the fun. Come on. He missed the fun.
How many views subscribers?
Oh, on Facebook I've got 30,000, which is fun. I purely cover protests and talk to people like this about why they've come, and then just let them speak.
Yeah.
And that can be quite refreshing for a lot of people who are sick of the clips. Because in this conversation, if you've ever seen mainstream media work, do you hate Israel? Are you against the Jews? Do you want children to die? They're looking for that kind of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. And a lot of them are not allowed to stream anything, or they'll get blocked or banned. Freedom of speech, or showing, like, as you can see, they're showing their... they can't show their flags.
Well, there's just no money in it. Live streams you can't make money from.
Yeah. So you're doing this out of
Channel 9.
You are.
I do it because the alternative of not doing it is worse.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the only way to understand what happened here today will be, you know, the one side's media team will do their clips, and the other sides will do their clips, and that's it, right? I like it, and I create the live streams that I like kind of doing. But increasingly, unless you have picked a side, it's just how it is. It's just how it is.
But you do understand. It's very sad to see like innocent lives just being lost.
Yeah, I got you.
Let alone any lives, you know, like in this day and age.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. That's why you come. Did you get a move on?
No.
Or is that why you're over here, or you just give them some room?
Yeah.
Because I think a few of the gentlemen,
you
got to move on. Yeah. Why'd you get a move on? What was the?
We were blocking pedestrians.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so they reckon, but we were right up against the wall.
I guess if you'd put in a Form 1, you probably would have had it declined. Like if you'd asked for permission for this protest, they probably would have declined it.
Yeah. They said there was no protest, but
no permission.
But there was. And people have been protesting the last hour and a half.
What they mean is that the police want an application to protest. They want an application to protest, so they know the protest is happening before it occurs.
Oh, it's good they let it go ahead anyway.
I thought the middle ground would be just have the protest across the road, but this seems to have worked out, I guess. Seems to have worked out. No dramas.
No.
Cool. I wonder if I think these protesters are going to keep going all the way to the end, but I think I'm going to go home. No, I'm. Oh, actually, after this amount of time, I may not be legally parked. Oh, the coppers are here. No, what I mean is all the coppers are here. They can enforce the traffic fines. Yeah, it might be. Where it is. Might be. Let me ask this gentleman why he's come. Excuse me, mate. Tell us, why'd you come today? Have a good day.
Are different cameras like the other ones?
You mean one of these?
No, you got the 360 one. I've noticed. What is that?
So the 360 is there in case any of the. It's actually an odd crowd. If I can comment on the crowd here. Normally, the Free Palestine crowd has a different socialist alternative, which are often violent group. But I can't see too many socialist alternative guys here, and they tend to get very angry. Some of the trend. Oh yeah, that would have taken a lot of their energy away. But no, this has been lovely today. I spoke with people about what's happening and chat with them, and yeah, it's just been a nice, calm protest. Look at the drip on this. Look at this. It's got like a look at this. Oh my god! Hold on. Pardon me, sir.
Yeah.
I have a page from 1981 waiting for you. What? I don't know where to start. Please tell me what?
Pardon?
Okay.
So it's just it was my grandma's. So it's just about an hour.
Wow. Okay. Cool. And modern day disposable.
Yeah. Japanese. Yashica is probably one of makes some really good. They make some really good film. So first time giving it a try.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for explaining your Sun 635 Polaroid. Which is that developing now in there, and you pull it out later on? Or?
No, I didn't take a picture because it was just too far away.
Yeah.
So it wasn't going to be a good framing. So.
Okay. Cool. All right. Lovely. And lovely hat as well.
Thanks so much.
Good. Look at that. There you go.
Share it forward. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Never again for anyone! 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 Never again to genocide! We say no 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 to genocide! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Ceasefire now! 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 1, 2, 3, 4! We don't want your bloody war! 1, 2, 3, 4! We don't want your bloody war! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terror state! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terror state! The occupation, shut it down! The occupation, shut it down! The border wall, shut it down! The hold-up system, shut it down! The hold-up system, shut it down! The border wall, shut it down! The occupation, shut it down! The genocide, shut it down! The genocide, shut it down! The border wall, shut it down! The occupation, shut it down! The occupation, shut it down! The occupation, shut it down! The border wall, shut it down! The genocide, shut it down! Apartheid, shut it down! Apartheid, shut it down! Shame and more theater shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame and more theater shame! Shame and more theater shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame and more theater shame! Shame and more theater shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame and more theater shame! Shame and more theater shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame Douglas Murray shame! Shame and more theater shame!
Hey guys, this is boring. This is boring. This is boring. I love having good conversations, but I don't know. I think we've covered most of the protest. We spoke to some people across the road, which was great. That was really good to speak to some of the supporters across the road, but repeating chants, we're good. Let me see if there's some other comments, but it was all right. Good to cover a little bit of it. I actually had less dialogue from the Douglas Murray supporters than the Palestinian protesters. So the Douglas Murray supporters are actually more upset than anything else. So, alright guys, I'm going to wind up the stream. I'll stick around if there's any clips to grab, but yeah. That's enough of that.
United will never be defeated. United will never be defeated. Let's keep on united. We'll never be defeated.
Yep. I'm gonna wind up the stream. See you guys. See you next protest. Bye.